Okay.
Alright guys, on three, lights. 1, 2, 3, lights!
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show will commence shortly. Recommence. Coming all the way from the corner, introducing the Knights of Improbable! Fantastic. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Act 2 of the world famous Knights of Improbable extravaganza. Today we will be performing for you a Harold. Give me a whoop whoop if you've seen a Harold before.
Whoop whoop.
Give me a whoop whoop if you've met a guy called Harold before. No, we need to bring that name back. Have children like, call them Harold. In a Harold, it's not just a person that we are going to be doing on stage. It is in fact a style of improv. It is a long style of improv that will span the 40 minutes to 3 hours of this second act. It will comprise of 3 stories woven together through the mystic art of changing scene every now and then. And all these 3 stories will go in a long arc of intensity and drama and tragedy and humour and end at the end of the night. Interspersed with this, we're going to have a resurrection of the old classic art form of silent film. Give me a... If you've ever seen a silent film before. Oh, fantastic, you're all experts, I'm sure. There was no way to back out of that last one, so you're all stuck. We'll be doing some silent plays for you. So if we come in and we're doing stuff and you can't hear us doing stuff, don't check your ears. I'll let you know when it happens, just so you don't get too scared that you can't hear things for a minute. Because I know what you guys are like in this day and age. Without constant stimuli, you will die. So please, put away your MP3 players and your Walkmans, and give a round of applause for the Knights of Improbable, for the Harold. This is where it gets serious. To begin, once again, we need a monologue to set the scene, to give you an idea of what this second act is going to be about, and to give these guys some ideas of making stuff. So, from the audience, can we please have a word or phrase to inspire a monologue?
Pinata.
Pinata. Excellent. Pinatas are a small creature found in Mexico. In the early 12th century, they used to catch pinatas and pull them up to trees on bits of string, and then beat 3 shades of poo out of them until stuff came out. The stuff usually being their guts. But then all of the little children from around the village would claw at the ground to pick up these guts and gizzards because they were considered the sweet meats of the pinata creature. Pinata is actually quite a sort of football-shaped thing, and so there aren't much guts inside to go around. So the early Mexicans of the 1200s started breeding pinatas to be bigger and bigger. And as the pinatas got bigger, there were more guts, more intestines and stomachs and kidneys to go around with the little children. The little children became happier and more economic as time went on. And as the nature of evolution goes, over the years the pinata became a very large, horse-shaped, fluffy creature that is now no longer living to freedom and eating grass as animals normally do. These pinatas are now more wooden and cardboardy and sit in shop shelves, just waiting to be bought and smashed to pieces. It's a really sad story for the pinata, but a very happy story for the Mexicans, because now the pinata is no longer just full of guts and innards, but over time these guts and innards grew and evolved and changed, and now they become lollipops and packets of Haribo that are really small, and you can only get about 12 bits of Haribo in them, but they still charge you 53p. And that's perfect for Mexico. And since then, pinatas have been Mexico's biggest export. Second biggest being ponchos, third biggest being mustaches on sticks, and a general sense of style. And this is how the world knows Mexico. And it's not necessarily a good thing anymore. It started off great in the early 1900s when everything was hipster. They used to love Mexican stuff and Mexican culture, but now it is more of a joke. It is more of a thing to be laughed and scoffed at. And that is why in the early part of the 21st century we have a small group of Mexican uprising. The Mexicans who are proud and wanting to take back their early culture of beating animals to death and to take back all that they have given to the rest of the world for themselves. Because they feel that they are lost. They have been franchised out. They are now sold as a commodity rather than understood as Mexicans. I don't mean sold in the literal sense, I mean metaphorically they are sold. Mexicanism is being sold as a commodity. Let's get that one straight. And so we see the world in a very dire place, when even the humble piñata that brings joy to children brings sorrow to grown adults. Enjoy the show. Now we have a piece of silent drama.
Yes, yeah, how are you? I am good, thank you. How's the wife? Still selling the drugs?
Yes.
Because everyone in Mexico is drug dealer, yes. These are stereotypes you work against. Chihuahua.
Thank you, Paul.
Too long have Mexicans suffered from intense racial profiling, yes? I know. We intend to change this. We will win the hearts and minds of our cultures. Hearts and minds.
And we eat them like little sweet meats.
Like the meats from our piñatas.
Oh, I am so disenfranchised. I look around Mexico and all I see is drug dealers. It is a false economy because no one is buying the drugs, everyone is selling. And that makes the prices fall so very low. And because the prices are low, I cannot afford enough money to eat, and so I have to sell more drugs.
Take this whiskey.
Oh, thank you.
It's not food, but it will do.
No, Mexico's finest whiskey. We are there, so
I got it from a piñata. You drink whiskey? Absolutely. Oh, it tastes better.
So this isn't tequila.
Yes! Our national drink.
Anyway, I'm so disenfranchised, just walking around the streets, and all I see is poverty and deprivation, and all of our wealth and culture sold to the rest of the world.
I forgot that you were half Welsh. Sorry,
Yes.
that threw me off. Yes, I know.
Yes,
It
see,
is horrible.
we say see, see.
See? Yes, I see.
What can we do about this gross misenfranchisement?
Well, a couple of guys round the corner were telling me that you were going to set up some kind of movement.
That
Absolutely.
is right.
I told them I'd come join.
Okay.
Well, tell me about your plans.
Okay, it is called Freedom for Mexico.
Yeah.
What?
Hmm.
Oh, I see.
That is
Freedom,
our-
freedom for
For
Mexico.
Mexico.
I never learned to spell.
Yes. We're going to go into the mountains and train.
Hey, hey.
Hi guys. Yeah, I wanted to join your cause. What I think we need to do, I've been thinking about this a lot. I've travelled into Mexico, obviously. But these white middle class British men seem to be enforcing quite a lot of stereotypes.
They are the worst.
They're dicks. I think that's one of Mexico's biggest problems. While British men who think they understand. It is such a hardship. Do not laugh at that plight.
You'll make me sick.
And you're obviously not Mexican. You come over here with your English accent.
Yes, yes I do. But that's because I also have a scheme to take down these people.
Oh yes, let's hear it. My accent slips, it's fine.
Well, as you say, there's a false economy, and you're all just selling drugs.
See,
Sure.
Yes,
do you want to
see,
buy a
see.
drug?
No.
I don't. I have some myself.
I have plenty.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we need to do is I've selected you three, and what I want.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Well, I know how you feel about this. I think what we need to do is we need to build a new business.
No, see.
Oh, see.
Why don't we think of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to be exporting more. We need to.
What
we need
drugs?
to. Well, you could do drugs, or else
We
maybe we could make
Llamas?
papier-mâché animals, but with a twist.
You
Alright.
twist
With
some
that?
animals.
What is the twist?
Are they twisted?
They
I got a dragon. It's pretty sick.
You got a dragon?
Is it not well?
No, it's twisted.
Oh,
Like the genre.
Yeah.
See.
Your dragon might be able to help us. But anyways, I think we should have something inside the papier-mâché.
Like what?
Some
More
sort of
papier-mâché?
drugs.
I could put some of that cocaine in.
Right.
Oh, I see, like some sort of smuggling.
Ah, see!
Oh.
Yeah. But who do we smuggle it to? Everyone already has drugs. What if we split the economy in half, and half of us sell drugs to the other half, and the other half have proper jobs in, like, the financial sector,
Okay.
or linen,
That sounds
linen,
reasonable.
and then they sell that food to us, and we sell them drugs.
Well, I will come back and collaborate with you in the future, but I'm working on my own plan as well. But I think one of you needs to take charge of this mission, but I don't think it should be him.
Oh wow.
I don't know what to say.
Rude.
I'm not the old person.
I saw, I see.
Why don't you be our leader? You're
Coming
quite
into our
bold.
country.
More bold than we are.
Mm.
We are shy
I'm
retiring.
actually quite sensitive about that, but okay.
Oh, I see. Oh.
If you wish for random British women to be the leader of.
We've spent the last 20 years just waiting for someone to come in and say, Mexico, follow me. We're kind of coasting as a nation.
Okay, Rick, come on, Mexico, follow me.
Okay. See.
Oh, you must be Sarah from the new BBC intern.
Yeah.
David, I'm glad you could join hashtag Attenborough team. This is a very exciting project. My 75th or 6th documentary. After all my documenting of Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, and the famous Mexican or Spanish chupacabra, I am now on a new mission, and I hope you're ready to help me film it. Because I don't know how to film, so I need someone to. For the legendary piñata. It's a rare species only found in Mexico, or Mexico, as the locals say.
And you chose me. You chose me to film this documentary, but okay, I think I can do it. But this is just so.
Well, this is how I started out, by going on wild chases that never led anywhere. The thing is, Sarah.
Oh yes, you did do that documentary on the goose chasing.
You remember that one? Yes, that was it. The Wild Goose Chase, it was called. But this one will be revolutionary, because piñatas haven't been documented before in the wild, and the BBC loves piñatas, and I'm David Attenborough, so you know, I don't know what this thing does. I think it's called a boom.
Yeah, that's a boom mic.
Excellent. Do you know how to turn it on?
Yeah.
And what part is the sharp bit?
The sharp bit, David.
I mean, what if it attacks us? Look, I didn't get to 92 years old by surviving on just my wit.
No, you haven't. But in all of my years as a BBC intern, I have never once been attacked by a boom mic, so we should be safe.
That's good.
But I hear there's a rivalry to be the first people to capture the piñata in the documentary form.
Yes, they say it's wild. And after all my high-level biology training, I can tell you, it's very incredibly complicated reproduction cycle it has. You see, the female piñata mounts the male piñata and injects it with sugar. And this turns into a zygote of happiness and childish joy. And then you have baby piñatas. It's very complicated science. I won't go into all the detail. I'm just going to finish stacking this tall box. But I think if we can collect the rest of the team, load that into the truck, and then we can head off to Mexico and find the wild piñata and document it and become famous. Are you ready, Sarah? Hashtag Attenborough team.
I'm ready. Hashtag Team Attenborough. Go.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Frank. My hands are so clean now. Oh, Dave, we can't just keep meeting in the bathrooms like this. Management are going to find out.
No! Frank, but our love blossomed.
Dave, it's been 3 years now. 3 years of heartache and sorrow. 3 years of having only an allotted 10 minutes per morning and 10 minutes per afternoon of our love affair. I can't just keep having these moments of bliss and then go back to that corporate machine.
But your hands are so clean now.
Oh, but my hands get so dirty some of the time as well. Dave, if this is going to be a thing, if this is going to be the real thing, then we need to make some changes.
Like what?
We need to stand up to management, Dave.
No!
We need to say we will not take this sitting down. Although sometimes we do take it sitting down.
Frank, I don't know if I can.
Dave, I've always looked up to you. You've always been the braver of the two of us. You remember when Alan asked us to join Fight Club? We said, no, Alan. Don't join Fight Club. You were the one that said that. I was too scared. I nearly joined. I nearly got beaten. But you stood up to me. Up for me. You're so brave. So strong.
No, it's too much. Management. What if I lose my job? What if you lose your job? Then you wouldn't even have the 10 minutes allocated bathroom breaks each day.
Oh, Dave. When are we just going to run away from it all? When are we going to say, screw the job? Screw the endless stapling or paper clipping that we do all day? Screw this life! I'm going to gaffer tape that up later, don't worry. We could run away from it all. We could go to the south of France or Italy or Mexico like we've always planned.
I don't know. I don't know.
Look, we've been earning £2 over the living wage for several years now. We've saved up a moderate amount of money to start a new life in Mexico. And with the £350 we have between us, we could buy a whole villa.
Yes, their economy is in shambles right now.
Yes.
Although I hear that it's on the rise.
Yes, but that's insider trading. We can't talk about that. This is so frustrating,
Hi,
Dave.
Paul. Hey. Never poo. As a matter of fact, I am, but I'm gonna go.
Bye, Paul. Mexico. Thank goodness I thought of an excuse to have my penis out. And that has been the first installment of our exciting stories. We shall catch up with these characters later on and find out what they do in their lives and how they live and what makes them tick. But first, I'll take you back into the world of silent film.
The Mexican Unified Movement.
I love it.
Tell us again how the paper mache things are involved.
Well,
You've had the whole walk over here to think.
I have.
Also, I'd like to tell you I make excellent plans.
Don't
How
worry.
you,
Don't worry. Don't worry.
my feelings are still hurt.
The British lady is speaking.
Isn't this what we are fighting against?
No.
No.
We're not a racist movement.
Now, what?
Very, very racially sensitive, if anything.
So,
Anyway, yeah.
the temperature here, we have a papier-mâché, ingredients,
Machier.
Paper and mache.
and the sweets and the chocolate. And now, I think maybe we just work out working arrangements, you know?
What is this working arrangements?
You know, maybe. You know, generally we don't smoke in the workplace, but I'll allow
It's a Mexican custom. It's not always.
Probably.
Always.
Now, I was just thinking, you know, we could make the papier-mâché,
Yeah. See.
we fill it with... You do have a dragon, though. This seems like it could be a very important part.
Oh, you mean fun?
Yes, the dragon, maybe he could have.
With what? How does he have with the papier mache?
I mean, maybe.
What did you have in mind?
I think what we need to do is we need to go into parties. Parties. You know, people are taking advantage. You know, you need to take it back. You need to have a party.
Or like a political party, yes?
Celebrate.
See, celebrate to the political party.
Yeah,
Celebrate.
like the UKIPs.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
No?
No.
Oh, I always mix up my racisms.
So you're saying if we have a political party who is a bit more fun, a bit more friendly, then maybe we get the economy back on track.
I think so.
I can be your leader. I will stand up as the Prime Minister of Mexico.
I could be chancellor.
I vote for you.
yeah.
Would you vote for me?
That's already too I'm not sure who I would vote for.
Oh, no. You're a friend of ours, so you could join as well.
Okay, I will be finance minister.
Good. But that's about all
I'm
of us.
already chancellor.
Oh, I can be.
See,
we
now we just need to make it
vice
fun.
chancellor minister.
And actually, I'm running for Prime Minister in Britain as well. And I was thinking that maybe we could make our economies just wonderful. Because as you know, Britain is a party country.
Do you need some cocaine?
We have lots of that.
We're past
No,
that
not do
now.
that, don't
We're
do
not
that.
doing that
I was I was about the papier-mâché animals, really.
Yeah, this is the future, man. This is it.
I see a bright future ahead of
I
Mexico.
can see a bright future.
It is shrouded in papier-mâché.
Okay, so we use the papier-mâché, we make the little piñatas,
And
we give them out.
We sell it to the UK for 10 billion pounds.
Yay!
Party!
Yes.
You can arrange
10
this?
billion pounds
Yeah,
might
you
be
promised.
a little steep.
You made a promise!
Yeah, you promised. Let us surround her. You
Yes.
promised.
Let's circle her like
Wait, isn't this what we're against?
I'm not necessarily sure that I said or promised 10 billion pounds.
But no, it may be lost in translation.
Okay,
We will give you at least 4.
See.
At least, maybe 5.
at least 4, but you don't understand, Britain's going through a rough time right now and we need for parties.
Oh,
sorry,
Mexico. Mexico's
Half of
Mexico.
the country already starved to death. We're the only survivors.
Yes.
Our country of 6.
Aren't you buttons?
I think you're lost in translation again.
I mean, she's from Britain.
Should we join Mexican citizenship? You'll increase the economy by 33%.
Which is a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing!
The economy booms!
Why aren't you partying?
Because you want 10 billion pounds.
Yes, then we are partying.
You want me to go to the UK, become Prime Minister, have the party trade between our two countries, and then you want me to take 10 billion pounds from the UK and give it to you 3 people.
That would be ideal!
It is a better love story than Trident.
Political!
So,
I need another cigarette.
I'm going to give up.
I've got the actual long ones. It takes a while.
Those ones on the long sticks.
I'm so glad you let me know about your cigarettes, but seriously,
Enjoy your cat.
it's going to be very difficult for me to become British Prime Minister if I say to them, hi, I am part of a country of potentially 4 from Mexico, on which I've just become a Mexican citizen, and then I want to be your Prime Minister.
Maybe just don't tell them all that.
Party.
Maybe you can do these for us and we give you your own piñata.
What have I gotten myself into?
So, have you got the other box?
Yeah, right,
I'm glad they let us get this through security. The Mexican airports are very tight. Now, I want you to set up the camera. We're in the perfect location to film. You did bring the camera, right?
Piñata, piñata.
Oh my goodness! We've seemed to have wandered into a local herd of piñatas. This is amazing. Quick, get the camera, Right. It's in the box over here. Wait, here. Oh! Listen to the Okay. Right. Are you recording?
I think so. I mean,
Hello. It is I, David Attenborough, and here in the wild Mexico country, we have the wild piñata, and we must be very careful. It's approaching.
Piñata, piñata.
It seems to it's just incredible. The piñata knows camera technology.
Piñata, piñata.
David,
It's giving me careful. Here in the wild jungles of Mexico, there are pinatas everywhere, and I read in a documentary one. Listen to their howls. I read in the text of a documentary once that the wild pinata is very vicious if you tempt it with sugary goodness.
Pin fucking yeah!
Oh, get the camera again. It seems that we're being mugged by a pinata.
Pinata! Pinata!
I think it wants to.
Piñata.
Oh my goodness. We seem to have wandered into the wrong neighborhood of pinatas.
Pinata! Pinata!
Piñata!
Okay, well, maybe this might have something to do with the crates of chocolate we bought.
Piñata.
Maybe if we give them a box of chocolate each, they'll leave us alone.
Yeah, I think so. So you can have.
Yeah!
There you go, little pinata. The wild tube defense mechanism.
David, this is
Just
what I
wait.
was expecting.
Don't make any sudden movements.
Pinata!
This reminds me of the time in Guinea when we were studying gorillas, except they were a little less aggressive.
David, I was doing a BBC internship and I was held at gunpoint by 3 pinatas.
I know, it's great, right? Oh, but this is... Look into the wild animals of Mexico. This is what it's all about. This is the documentary stuff. Now we just need to find that herd of pinatas again and try and befriend them so we can get an interview.
David, you said what you learned from the documentary. I'm really starting to worry that you might not be the best mentor for me.
Excuse me? I've traveled all over most of the world. I've seen loads of different people and species, and I've been financed so much by the BBC it's too late to back out. So, grab a box full of generic stuff and help me find these pinatas. Because we need to finish this documentary for the...
Shark?
You're in the wrong neighborhood, buddy.
No. Shark.
We'll find...
Can you explain that, David? You can.
That's a sequel. That's a sequel. We'll get to it later. Now come and let's find those pinatas.
Mexico. I can't believe we've done this.
We made it, Frank.
I can't believe we threw our contract in Sharon's face. I can't believe we then got in a cab, went to our houses, picked up our emergency bags to go, and then went straight to the airport, got on the first flight to Mexico, and have now arrived. I can't believe that all of that has happened between now and when we last said anything.
Sorry for not speaking during the flight.
No, I know what you're like on flights, you get nervous. As opposed to the normally brave man that you are. So Dave, this is Mexico.
We did it, Frank. 350 quid.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot fewer people than I thought there'd be. In fact, there's no one.
What's something there?
Oh yeah. Isn't that David Hambro? Oh no, it's alright. He's near a shark, he can't be.
Buenos dias. Selling ball on stick for 5 pesos. Ball on stick. You throw the ball, catch it on stick.
I will take all of them.
Oh, for 10 pesos. I only have 2.
Check my pocket. Joke's on you, nothing was in my pocket.
Gracias.
Dave! I've spied an excellent opportunity.
What is it, Frank?
Well, you know how you and I, right? We're the best damn business people from the UK.
Yeah?
I think we could take Mexico by storm. We've just seen their economy.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yes. Just 2 guys at airports. One essentially nicking some balls on a string from another.
Strange we haven't met them yet.
Yes.
Or soon.
In this desolate wasteland where there's 3, possibly 6 people, I reckon we can increase the economy by maybe 12.5%. Just think about it.
I like your thinking, Frank.
Yeah.
We could do it. We could really be something here.
We could start our own company. We could be corporate. We can be the Corporation of Mexico. Mexico.
Yeah? Okay.
You and me, Dave, against the world. Together, Mexico may understand our love and our love for commerce.
Yep.
I'm starting to feel that you're not quite as invested in this elopement as I am, Dave.
But it's just, we came here to get away from that world.
Oh, you're right, Dave. I can feel the claw of corporations tugging at my heartstrings, dragging me back into that horrible world that we left.
Frank, I love you. That's why I came to Mexico with you.
Obviously. No one else would do something so crazy. But still, people do crazy things when they're in love, Dave.
Like, move to Mexico.
Like drop everything, not even sell their houses first. Just move to, or even just move in together and get a different job in like cabaret.
Didn't tell their parents, just moved to Mexico.
Forgot to pick their kids up, damn it. No, we probably should have. Don't worry, it's gone. The life is gone.
No, it's fine. We're different now.
Yes, we should change our names. I'll be Dave, and you can be Frank.
Why?
Because then when they come and looking for us, they say we're looking for Dave and Frank, and we'll say no, we're Frank and Dave. Think about it, Frank.
Okay, Dave.
It's working already. I can already feel that old life melting off me. Or is it just sweat from the sun?
It's pretty hot here, Dave.
I'm hot and sweaty, Frank. We're in a mostly deserted airport because everyone seems to have starved to death.
I mean, should we go buy a house?
Let's do it. And that has been the second instalment of our evening's entertainment. And now I present with you yet another trench back through the grainy and black and white eras of silent film.
You think he's going to do it?
Well, she has to. She said she really wanted that pinata.
I don't know why we keep waiting around to find out. Let's just read it.
Good idea.
I bought a copy of the Mexican Financial Times.
Ah, who writes that?
Me. it's just one sheet. It says, she has done it.
That's very inconclusive.
It's reassuring.
Yeah,
So, now we have our own
10 billion
10 billion
pounds.
pounds.
Oh, hang on. What is this? UK businessman take Mexico by storm.
What?
Well, it's here in the Financial Times.
Well,
it
it
must
must
be
be
right.
true.
Must be. You gotta trust the Financial Times.
Well, great. Now, what do we, you know?
All we have is the ingredients for piñata making
And
and
10
10 billion
billion
pounds.
We can make like 4
I
piñatas.
don't know. That is what they're worth. I mean, we could stand around and talk about it.
Okay, okay. Let's do that some more.
Yeah.
What were these people's names? I don't know.
I saw that. I put the paper away. Let me check. It doesn't say.
You.
Hello, boys.
Thank you. No, it's
See, bye.
you came back quickly from your election.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes, yes, I did.
You have the.
Oh, I have the pinata.
Oh no, the money.
Yes. We need the money for
We
the
want the
piñata.
money. You have it in a small briefcase, please.
But thank you for carrying around the pinata.
Yeah, no. I mean, no backseas, only piñata. You don't have a receipt. You can't sell it back. You just need the money.
It would be nice to get 10 billion pounds.
I mean, we put ourselves out here. It is not free to make these. It costs us money. You're gonna
Several
put us
billion.
out. I mean, my mother is starved to death, and we need the money, please.
My mother moved to Peru.
My mother is fine.
Most of the population moved out rather than to starve. It was wise.
Your mother is a headstrong woman.
She
Was.
she was a proud Mexican.
Anyway, yes.
Boys,
See?
I am willing to give you the 10 billion pounds.
Yay!
Hey! Buddy, buddy, buddy. See?
That would be nice.
However, I bought the pinata
Yes.
See?
See.
because I needed our country to celebrate taking up the new currency.
See. Well, no.
What?
Yeah.
See?
Well, hang on. What?
What? What?
Yes, so you do get the billion pounds, but
Okay.
it's just
10
not,
billion.
I'm not sure that you can change it anymore.
Oh, that's
Oh,
quite
see
annoying.
how we got done.
Swindled again.
The same thing happened with America.
We should really have learned.
See.
Perhaps this is why the economy is so bad.
Right.
With the 6 of us always being duped by foreign
Who's
countries.
the other 3?
Smoking so much. Oh, there are mothers.
Not mine.
But you know what? Maybe, and just maybe, we can come to an arrangement where I will change the currency to the new UK currency.
It's not the power you have. Just change the
I am
present.
prepared-
Change it back.
I'm not changing it back.
Hey,
I'm
if they
just
voted you in
prepared-
the majority, what can they expect?
That's very true. Oh, the politics is depressing in the UK as well as in Mexico.
See, I'm sure yours is worse.
Our politics is really good. We have a complete direct democracy. There's 6 of us. It's really easy to vote.
See?
He's proportional representation. We don't represent.
But anyway.
Anyway,
You know.
When we all go back to to our constituencies, it gets very dull because we're each 200 miles away from each other.
Voting is very easy.
It's difficult to gather the vote papers. Make sure no one cheated.
If one gets lost in the mail.
Yes. Last year we had an election turnout of only 10%. And 10% is a difficult number to achieve with only 6 people. It was mostly just some of Jeff wanted this guy.
Pretty much.
You have proportional representation about how much you want the canister as
It's
well.
It's like an alternative vote.
It's very complicated form of AP.
So
See?
you rank out of like 100% how much you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's great.
I like it.
Maybe you should adopt it for your country.
See?
I think so. We're going to have parties. Parties is
See?
a mandatory thing now. But I've come to you. I've come to you, Mexico. Not to give you your money,
Hey!
Oh.
but to give you a contract
Yay! Fun, fun.
in which you can help us reform our political system. And I want to have that.
Oh.
But you do need to do that.
What you? No, I'm going to pay you money. What?
Hey!
Okay.
Okay, let's give the nice lady some advice on political reform. Well, you go first.
Each according to his means
See?
and all of that.
Don't use first past the post.
Yeah.
How much am I getting paid?
For £10 billion.
Okay.
We need
Can
to
I have it
But
now?
when though?
That's my advice.
Give you the money now.
Yeah.
Okay, well I have that being Prime
Keep
Minister.
it here in my hand.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Well, I guess that wraps up another successful financial year for Mexico.
And now our countries will unite through our strong economic and political system.
United Kingdoms of UK, United Kingdom and Mexico. New flag.
Can we come to North Thanet for jobs?
Sure.
Hey!
Come with me.
Sarah, quick. We must be quiet. Now, help me over this fence. I've been following a little boy named Pedro. Let me just explain that. You see, because in his backyard here, now you get over it. In his backyard here, I have found a local population of piñatas called a fiesta. And what it seems to me is they sleep hanging from trees attached to strings. So, oh look, there's one. Excellent. Get the camera. Now, the way to really understand the biology of these amazing creatures is to beat them senselessly. Now,
David,
right,
are you
you
really-
recording?
David, are you sure?
No, I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for years. Right. Come on, this is what you signed up to. You can't back out. No backsiouties. Right. Now film me. Right. Hello, it is I, David Attenborough, day 3 in the wildness of Mexico.
Look, David, seriously, are you sure you want to be doing David?
Right. Oh, I'm too old for this. You're going to have to do it. Here, I'll film. Now, hold on, we'll get a selfie video. Right. Oh, you want a tripod even. Look at that. Amazing. Now, the wild piñata creature is a local species in Mexico. It's very important for supplying the glucose to the local children. And they do this by eating
That's why
its...
you were following the small boy, to see the effects of the glucose upon him.
Yes, exactly, of course.
Good.
Why else would anyone do that? Now, the piñata is full of sugary goodness. It's a high metabolism. It has like blue flavors and red flavors. And
Yeah.
it's important to properly prepare it before eating. It's a very fine cuisine. You have to remove the organs and the plastic around them. Actually, here.
David.
Right.
David.
We just need to get it from both angles so we don't scare it away.
David,
It seems a chainsaw woke it up.
David, what the fuck? How many times?
It
We're
seems
living creatures, you can't just cut into us.
no, it's a pinata.
No, I know exactly what
No.
this is, David.
This is a defense mechanism showed it by mimicry.
David.
It's a very special kind. No, I know what I'm talking about.
you just said you read it from in a documentary.
In the credits.
Look, David, I think that maybe this could have been why those pinatas came to us with guns, okay? And threatened to shoot us.
No, but this is science.
David, this is not science. What this is you trying to decimate a population.
No, but it's science.
And dragging a helpless
BBC intern.
Sarah.
BBC intern along.
In order to protect these species from decimation, we
You're
have to...
going to slice them open from both angles, specifically both angles.
You give and take, you know.
David, go home.
But we must collect at
Go
least
home.
one.
Okay, I much preferred you when you were on Spring Watch. Okay, the hedgehogs are lovely. I don't like
seems-
it when you decimate my population.
David, why don't we go and make a documentary about, I don't know, bunny rabbits or toads or something which you don't want to slice open from both
Yes.
angles?
Of course. The local rabbit. And this is not one that's been... Yes, let us go and film the local rabbit. It's not one that's been recorded before, so this is good. This is very good. I can stay in the BBC, right? Yes. Excellent. Thank you, Pinata Man.
No worries.
Pinata.
Pinata.
It seems that
Paul.
our documentary belongs somewhere else. In the student halls of Aberystwyth.
Just saw he was about to chainsaw you open!
Yeah.
Fucking hell, he punched me in the nose last week. I thought that was bad.
Yeah.
He's a mentalist.
Yeah.
You should see what he did to Armadillo. And he's pretty thick-skinned as well. Frank, I think we've done it.
Successful business.
I think we have.
Successful home.
I think we've now got everything we wanted.
I invited our children back as well.
Yes. Just tussling his hair.
You little scamp.
Normal thing not to be laughed at.
I was laughing.
No, sorry, it must have been the TV.
The faint. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe we managed to get this far, this quickly as well. We managed to come to Mexico. Two dreamers. Two people trying to escape it all. And now we've got everything we want. The house, the kids, the lack of wives, and a thriving business that is the entire economy of Mexico.
Well, I mean, there's guys with temper, but no, mostly, yeah.
Well, what's next? When they said the world is your oyster, Frank, I didn't think that we could actually get the oyster and have the pearl, and then still have time left over.
Huh?
I've just come to see your business. As the management of that's your business, yes.
Do you want some lemonade?
I do want some lemonade.
Okay, it's 15.
Your hands are
oysters.
filthy!
We'll never escape!
I think you've lost track of your relationship along the way. Maybe you should reconsider this, but I'm gonna take this lemonade and by golly I'm gonna drink it.
Dave, if Sarah followed us all this way, just to scoff at our hands once more. We can't go through this. There's never going to be an escape from corporate management.
Yeah.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? We have those little capsules we bought off the guy at the airport.
My God, this lemonade is terrific! You know what? I'm gonna give you all of my money.
Do you want a Smith? We got them at the airport.
Yeah.
Mint always makes us more relaxed and calm.
Sometimes we have our moments,
And then we have a Smith,
and we think the world's going to be over, there's never an escape, and then some fresh breath makes it better.
just makes us happier. But I'm really glad you like the
Oh,
lemonade.
thanks.
Yeah, I want to invest in your business. I just want to get more lemonade imported to.
Can make this global, you're right. It's this small lemonade still we've built and grown.
No, it's going to be very hipster. It'll be very underground, very special kind of lemonade. See?
I like it, Dave.
Yeah.
Frank?
Yeah.
What one you know? Frank.
But I'm going to stay, and I want you to import it directly to me, and together we will make a tremendous business, which will span nations.
Great, because we've got no customers here.
Yeah, I've heard there's only like 4 other people.
Yeah, most of them left.
But now I will leave you to celebrate your triumph. I'll send you an email by next day delivery.
Let's celebrate the only way we know how. Spin. So Woodford, please clap your hands! Clap your hands together because this has been the night of the Roll-Up Show! Thank you very much for your kind claps, we really appreciate it. We've been the Night of the Prologue, this has been our Herald. That concludes all of the stories and all of the wondrous and the amusement and the... Excellent. Now, what's going to happen next is you guys are going to stand up, you're going to finish your drinks, you're going to sit down, have another drink, perhaps hang around for a bit, talk, chat, whatever. But eventually you're going to go. You're going to go home, you're going to walk the long streets, or maybe get a taxi or drive back to your home or someone else's home, and that'll be great. And then you'll fall asleep and a new day will begin, and you can begin the torment of dissertations and projects and revising for exams, and fantastic. But your life doesn't have to be so horribly scary as exams and dissertation, because on the way between here and going home, you can put a quid in that jar. And that'll give you a really warm feeling inside that you're helping us continue doing what we do in the small amount of marketing and other fake costs that we have. All the costs for the high-tech scenery and lights, and equipment. It all helps. Any money that goes in the jar, we put to good use. We don't take it ourselves. We only put it into making this society happen, making more shows happen, and a devised piece that we're doing at the end that's coming up very soon to make more art, make more drama, make more entertainment for other people. So if you enjoy our show, then throw a quid, 20p, £500,000 into the jar, whatever you've got on you. If you didn't enjoy the show, fine, spread off. That's okay. There's no pressure, but we do really appreciate it. What we like most of all, though, is for you guys to just come along and clap and say nice things to us afterwards, because we're all incredibly insecure people. So thank you very much, and good night.